nowhere to put Miller. You can't pitch around him in this situation. It's ideal for the Jackets. We've seen more often than not teams electing to just stay away from Miller, but you can't do that with the bases loaded. And the 2-0 pitch. Changeup driven into left field. That one's deep. Going back, and out of here! A grand slam, Brody Miller! And the Jackets, just like that, are back into this one. Yada left something up in the zone he could get to, and Miller just turned around on it and drove it out of here. His 9th home run of the season. That leads the team, and he crosses home plate, and he gets 4 runs back with one swing of the bat. It's a 6-4 ball game. Count is now 2-2. Don't want to make any base running mistakes. You're still down by 3 runs, and those runners out there ever valuable to the Jackets here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 10 hits apiece for the teams. And the 2-2 pitch to Brody Miller will not be thrown as Allen on Miller makes a move to second. So we'll reset here with Kyle Durbin, the left-hander on deck, 1 away. And now the offering. Swinging a drive into center field. That one's going way back there, and it is off the wall in center field. That's going to score a couple of runs. Berkman rather being held at third, and now he's going to come in to score. It was a throwing error. The throw from the center fielder, Corey Welch, got away from Bielik, the second baseman. And the Wildcats really kicking that play, so Miller drives in a couple. And fooled him that badly. He started into a secondary lead, and the first baseman had the ball in his glove. So now Miller is at the plate with nobody on. Just like the Wildcats prefer to face him, they can go right at him. Worst he can do damage-wise is tie this game up. And now Johnson's back in the stretch, and the count's 1-1. Swinging a drive into left field. There's a base hit for Miller, so he keeps his bat going. And now Miller's up. They will almost undoubtedly intentionally walk Miller. Would be shocked if they pitch to him here. They have first base open. There's 2 outs. And Desi Story now holding up his hand to signal intentional walk, so Miller will be thrown 4 balls. Trevor Nix is on deck. He's already doubled today. But that is clearly the favorable option for the Cats here. Up here with his team down 1 run in the first inning, and he's drilled in the arm. Scored the first 4 runs for the Jackets and sparked a comeback. They were trailing 6-0 in the 5th, and his swing of the bat plated 4 and got MSUB into the game. We'll see what he does here, taking the first pitch wide for ball 1. Miller 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch in this game. Also scored a run. Swinging a deep drive to left field, going back onto the track, and that ball is out of here. The second grand slam of the series for Brody Miller, his 10th home run of the season, and it is 15-2. The Jackets have blown it wide open. Brody Miller just got under that ball, lifted it right out of here. Couldn't be more than 10 feet to the right or left of where his grand slam was yesterday. So that was the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So Miller, alone in this game, has seen probably upwards of 30 pitches with a 10-pitch at-bat, and now 8 more in this one, and this is his 5th time to the plate, so really seeing a lot of pitches. Swinging a line drive to right field. That's a base hit. That's going to get down into the corner. Miller rounding the bag at first, and he's going to go for second. The throw in is lobbed, and that's going to be a double for Brody Miller. So now runners on second and third with nobody out. And the pitch on the way to Miller. Swinging a deep drive into left field. That one is way out of here. Across the street, Brody Miller, his 2nd home run of the game, RBI number 6, a 2-run shot, and it's 20-5 Jackets. He wasted no time, jumped all over the first pitch, and it was a no-doubter. The left fielder, Garrett Terrell, just simply turned around and watched that one cross over the fence and across the street here. Brody Miller with his 11th home run of the season. He's now tied for the GNAC lead in home runs. Now the count's 3-1 on Brody Miller. And there's a ground ball into the hole at short. A tough play for Daly. He's got in the hole. The backhand, the throw to first can't be dug out. So that's going to be an infield single for Brody Miller. And he's on with one away. Counting this one. And now the 1-2 pitch to Miller. Swinging a drive into center field. Going back is Wesner. He's onto the track. He looks up and it's off the center field wall. Going to be a double for Miller. And now the ball's kicked off the wall and Berkham's being waved around by head coach Rob Bishop. He's going to score easily. An RBI double by Brody Miller. And the Jackets take a 2-1 lead. Took the lead. Now the 1-2 pitch. There goes the runner, and it's lofted into center field. Wesner racing in. Is he going to get to this one? No, it's going to fall in, and now Berkram is going to be waved around. No, he's going to be held at third. So Wesner was playing so deep in center field that a likely flyout lands in for a single for Miller. So just when you think you have him defended properly, playing almost onto the warning track, he flips one in front of you, and he's now 3 for 3 in this ball game. Welch now up to 96 pitches in the game. And now, 2-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a drive to center field. That one's very high and back onto the track. Wesner looks like he might have room. He's back to the wall, and it's out of here! It just kept going to center. Another home run by Brody Miller. His third of the day, fourth of the series. He's 4 for 4. He hasn't made an out in this game. 2 more RBIs. He has 9 RBIs in the doubleheader, and it's now 6-2 Jackets. So now with 2 away, Brody Miller will step up. The Wildcats will, at the very least, pitch around Miller. You can't really intentionally walk him because he represents the winning run. Rule number 1 is you don't put the winning run on base no matter who it is. If he hits it out and beats you, then there's that, but you don't give him a runner on base. And they are indeed going to intentionally walk Brody Miller to put the game-winning run on base here. They cannot find a way to get the reigning GNAC Player of the Year out. He's homered 4 times in this series, 2 grand slams. Today, in this game alone, he's 4 for 4 with 3 RBIs. 9 runs batted in today. And it's simply too much for the Cats to handle. They'll just forget about him, put him on base.